20, 20, 9, 20, 21, 4, and 5. Which will equal 100%. 100% good attitude. Write that down. These numbers are where those words come up in the alphabet.
Oh.
Yeah. Has everyone got it? So expectation, will it be full of success or failure? So I've got a great story for you, and if anyone can work out who these individuals are in this story, I will give you a 5. I'll give you a 5. Okay, so yet again, social scientists done a test, and they wanted to see how much expectation in the Western world, so this country would be one of them, how much expectation people have. So what they done was, they got 2 people in a room, basically a room with 4 walls and a door, like that. And they said, look, there is one way to get out of this room, but just one, and trust me, there is one way. And if you can get out this door, then we'll give you all expenses paid to any holiday you wish. Would you like to join in? And I don't know about you, but I would join in. I would have a little go. And they basically had 10 minutes in that room to discover how to get out, and there is one way. So what they done was, had 2 people in there because they thought the 2 minds can work together. So what would be, if you were in a room like this, yeah, what would be the first thing you would do to try and get out? Oh, yeah, you said that. Yeah, you would. You would go and open the door. So what they done was they went to the door and they went to the handle and they went, and it didn't work, didn't open it. So they're like, I knew it would be that easy. So then they tried another way. Now, what would you do? What would be your plan B in that situation? Do you know? What would you do?
For a key.
That's what I would do. I would look for a key. So they looked around and they couldn't find no key. It was just 2 empty 4 walls. So what they done was they sat down and they're like, they started analysing and trying to work it out. They're not trying physically, they're trying to work it out. Then the time went up. That's it, time out. And they said in another lot of individuals, okay, and statistically, they were a heck of a lot more successful. In fact, these individuals succeeded. Does anyone know what type of individuals can get out that door? Anyone know? The 5 involved. Have you heard this one before?
No.
Okay. Wow.
Do I get my phone back?
Yeah. Okay, well done. Well done. Out of all the time I've told this story, no one has ever got it. Okay, I'm shocked. I was like, whoa! I was like, who told you that story? Okay, good effort. Bloody hell, someone got it. No, that's it. Alright. Okay. For a tenner. Oh no, listen, to get my money back.
Later. The
Yeah.
incentive was there for me.
There you go, we'll play double or bust it. Okay, if you know, this is just extra. Actually, no, it's not double, this is on my back.
I'm sticking with my final.
Okay, still the 5. Wow, okay, no one has ever got this, and I will cancel a lot of people. Good effort, very good. And you deserve the 5 just to speak out to say that. Good. Alright, so does anyone know how children do it? How did children do it and not adults? And I was thinking to myself, how did children do it, yet adults never achieved it? Surely because adults got more intelligence, they'll be able to work it out. Anyone?
Maybe children were looking for like something different. Maybe like the play.
A play?
Yeah.
No.
They press the walls. That's what I think.
You're good, isn't it? Nah, you're wrong. Nah, it's not that, okay. We'll be all day, so I'm just going to tell you now. Alright, so what the adults done was there was a door. Okay, and there's the handle. Yeah. So what the adults done, they went straight to the handle and then tried to open it. But the only thing was, what they didn't know was that the hinges were right where the handle was. So all they were doing was pushing there, so they wouldn't get that. Does everyone get that? The hinges were right there. So what happened was the adults logically were thinking, nah, can't be any wrong, look for a key. And they gave up very, very quick. But the kids in the whole time that they were in that room never gave up. They kept trying, to the point where all they had to do was get one finger and open on the other side, where there wasn't no hinges. There. Has everyone got it? Yeah, so if I try and push here, the hinges are here.
Oh,
See that?
oh yeah.
There was no hinges, no hinges here.
Was that easy?
It's that easy.
It was just on the wrong side of the door.
So why did I tell you that story? Not to lose a firearm. Because when we're young, if someone says something bad, do you think you really take it in? When you're a kid, you don't take it in. You're in your stride. You're enjoying life too much. But what happens as we get older, enough people say something, we start believing it. And we start creating self-limited belief. In India, what they do is, a lot of them over there can't afford JCBs. So what do they have for the hardware to lift things up? They have elephants. Okay? So the elephants are very handy, they'll do a lot of the heavy work. But what they realise is that late at night, a JCB you can just switch off, but an elephant you can't. You can't have an elephant roaming the streets of India. So what they learn to do with this elephant is when that elephant's very young, they put a chain, a huge chain on this little elephant. They put it round the neck of this elephant, and then they put a stomp down and knock it down. And it's painful for this elephant, very, very painful. And what this elephant does, he thinks, you know what, I'm going to get out of this. So he keeps trying to change this, he keeps trying, bam, pulls it back, it hurts, tries, bam, pulls it back. Continuously tries that. To the point where it hurts so much the elephant doesn't try as much. So it goes, and then when it grows up to a teenager, they take that heavy chain off and make it half the size, even though the elephant is twice as big. And they make the stump even smaller. The elephant tries, bang, it hurts, but not as much, but it still hurts. So why did I do that? But it keeps trying a little bit, to the point when the elephant is an adult, and all it has is a little string around its neck to a little post. But all the elephant has to do is move forward. He's free. But he never takes that step. Because when he was young, it hurt. And self-limiting belief thinks to himself, why should I try? Okay? Back to the story on, that's exactly what happens to the kids. The kids kept trying. They ended up with their all expenses paid trip to Disneyland to go and see Mickey Mouse. And the adults gave up. So we all have self-limiting beliefs. We all do. Okay? But we don't have time here just because the time we have is very limited. But what I recommend is when your chat box goes off on one, you write it down. That's what I done. I wrote it down, and I started analysing. I started thinking, is this me now? Or was that maybe me back then? So then you don't have to have that hold you back. Okay? Because trust me, you have much more potential than you're showing. And I knew that definitely with myself and the people I've helped out in the past. Is that cool? That's all right. So, beliefs. We're almost there with the performance cycle. Are they empowering or are they limiting? You know, there was a lady that had surgery, and she said to the surgeon, you know what? I want to change up my physical look because the opposite sex are not attracted to me. She said, I've got a big nose. So what the surgeon said, look, it's going to cost X amount to sort this out. So she saved up the money, hard graft. She came in and she had the surgery to her nose. 6 weeks later, after the swelling went down, they took the bandage off just here, the nose. And it was the perfect nose that she wanted right from the beginning. Because there was diagrams right from the beginning. She said, yeah, I want a nose like that. And she said, first thing she said, she goes, I'm still the opposite sex. I'm still not finding attractive. I'm still not attractive. You see, it wasn't what she looked like physically, it was what was going on inside. And that's why when people say that you have to love yourself before you love anyone else. This is not in an arrogant way saying, yeah, I'm the best, I'm better than anyone else. And this is saying to appreciate who you are. Because when you look in the mirror, do you see your best friend or do you see your worst enemy? Because I know up to 10 years ago, I was my worst enemy. And I thought to myself, you know what? You've got to change that up. You're going to go your whole life with this shadow that's next to you, and he better be your buddy. Help you go forward. Improve your inner world, and your outer world will improve. Improve your inner self, your outer external reality will change. On the beliefs, I mean, when I started realising that, I started, like I told you, to write things down. You'll remember. You leave it to your brain, you will forget. So I started pen to paper, and I wrote a poem. And this is not the full poem, it's actually a lot longer. But it went something like this. It goes, the belief in oneself is the liberty key. The light is shining now you see. Belief, faith, and abundance, all within the new me. And then when I doubt myself, I say that. It's like a record that I'm just playing in my head. That pushes me forward. On the belief side of things, I'm just going to grab a drink here. Has anyone been to brownies or Cubs or Scouts? Yeah, most people have. You've been to brownies? Oh, you missed out. But basically what they used to do is the best part of all of that was to go camping. I loved that, that was good fun. And what the tradition was that they'll be in some woods and there will be a fire and there'll be all the Cubs